other interesting cultural news, you have Maxim Magazine puts a biological man on the, quote, 100 or hottest 100 women list, unquote. I think the biggest cultural surprise here is also magazines still exist, apparently, or Maxim still exists, even more unusual. Now, this is thanks to a report from the Daily Wire. Now, Maxim Magazine specifically named biological male and former Australian rules football player Daniel Laidley to its hottest 100 list in Australia for 2024. Now, you could perhaps argue for Australia, it's hot 100. That was a little joke there. Never mind. Now, they actually put this person, the trans-identified man, landing at number 92. I don't normally get jealous, but man, that's a pretty impressive jawline. I'm not going to lie. Even if I were to shave, you'd be sorely disappointed at my jawline. You see this person's jawline, you're like, that's a very masculine jawline. But nevertheless, it looks like Danielle. Nevertheless, Laidley, who played and coached the Australian Football League, which is a joke in and of itself, the AFL, please. Now, they also joined actress Margaret Robbie on the hot list to name the hottest woman for the fourth time. Who the hell's a Margaret Robbie? What is a Margaret? Margaret Robbie. I don't know who this person is. Is it an actress? Oh, well, interesting. Now, the magazine released the list on Wednesday, and it was being blasted for honoring a biological male on the list of hot women, but also because 3 years ago, Laidley went by the first name of Dean, was arrested for stalking, which, did the Daily Wire not understand the easiest way to get out of any crime is just to change? I mean, there's a reason Caitlyn Jenner never got arrested for killing that person in the automobile accident. That was before Caitlyn became Caitlyn. I was gonna say I need like I always feel like I need the meme of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where I have a chart full of everything where Charlie's trying to figure out where the mail is going. Pun moderately intended with the mail part, but nevertheless, it looks like arrested for stalking. And in 2022, the Maxim honoree reported pleaded guilty to stalking after repeatedly making calls and sending text messages to a woman also sitting in a car outside her home, watching and taking pictures of her. And again, I should clarify, taking pictures of the other person. I know the grammar teachers must be in it, their heads must be rolling with the confusion. Well, I guess public school teachers really don't do much these days on average, since you have, math, science, history scores all-time low, ACT scores at 32-year low. Nevertheless, now, of course, and actually interestingly enough, there have been some backlash on the Twitter sphere. And we all know Twitter, well, it's called X, but I think we all call it Twitter. Now, this was actually posted on Twitter by End Wokeness. And this person said, quote, "This is Danny Laidley, a biological male, added Hot 100. And it got 5.5 million views in a couple days. And looks like, what's this person's name again? I gotta be courteous and use the right name. So the former dean, not of a school, but the name that was dean is now Danielle. Okay, so it is Danielle. It's a new name. Okay, so this is a video of Danielle. Okay. Interesting. So we'll play this video, and if you have suggestions for picture-in-picture production software, I appreciate it. I'm trying to find one that really is more intuitive and actually, works. I tried one where it just wouldn't show the other screen. So if you have suggestions, please put them in the comment below so we can make the show better. I took the feedback. I hear the comments that want it. So I'm trying to find the best way to do that in real production, not post-production with editing. So, and perhaps of all things you don't want to see, I don't think you want to see this. It'll probably, I'm not saying it's 100% guarantee it'll burn your eyes out. I'm just saying it's not a 0% chance risk. But nevertheless, I will play the audio for you.
I was in the 1.8% of transgender people who hid it from the world. Be vulnerable. Find some people who you can trust, who you can talk to, and they'll support you. And invariably, everything will be okay.
I told my truth, which was, you know, to help Dad out and tell.
Wait a minute. Won't this guy get canceled now? So this is Kane Laidley, who is Danielle's son. So I wonder if this person will get canceled. Although, yeah.
Tell her story the best way that I could.
I guess the son did use the preferred pronouns, so perhaps. Wait, so can you still use the word dad? Or does it? Because it's hard to keep track of all this. Again, a little not Venn diagram, but one of those conspiracy boards with all the nice little yarn and little pins. I think that'd be handy for some of these situations, because again, depending on what that son says, if you would have a YouTube channel, it'd be nuked. It'd be get a strike, be censored immediately. Now, interestingly enough, what do you think of the comments? Do you think they'll be very approving and supportive of this nomination, or I guess it's an award for Maxim Magazine, or do you think it'll be pejorative? Let's dive in and find out. Let's see here. Whoa. It's not rocket science, which A+ for marketing because their picture is of a space rocket. This person says, quote, "Are there only 99 women left in the world? When did that actually happen?" Unquote. Got 4,939 likes. And interestingly enough, End Wokeness responded to that saying, "Rosie O'Donnell still wouldn't make the cut," unquote. They got 1,678 likes. Oh, it's the good old, not Hercules, but He-Man meme in which he says something interesting, then he goes away on his little moped thingamajig. Looks French. Nevertheless, this GIF, or meme more accurately, this meme says, "Trans women are just mansplaining what it's like to be a woman." And then He-Man turns around and goes away and says, "Until next time, friends." Got 631 likes. Let's see here. Meme that says, you've probably never been Woman of the Year, but these men have. And it's a picture of the famous weightlifter who changed genders to be a weightlifting championship, as well as other people who have received accolades and awards for changing gender. And that got 448 likes. Ooh, Austin Powers. A little bit of a retro gif, or meme. This person said, by the name of Maria Isabella, saying, quote, I guess this is, in the meme. It says, "That's not a woman, it's a man baby." And it's Austin Powers saying it, so hilarious British voice insert there. I got 1,724 likes. Another hilarious photo complication of biological men dominating in sports as well as entertainment. And the GIF for the words say, "The patriarchy always wins," unquote. And that got 221 likes. So very well received. Another one has Miss Maria. Maria is very active. It's like 7? Oh my gosh. Maria Isabella has 7 memes in a row. Though they're all very well received. Again, hundreds of thousands of likes. So one of them is of Clint Eastwood, the original OG, as the youth might call him, in his good old cowboy getup, and it says, quote, "A good kick in the balls will solve your gender confusion," unquote. I got 1,378 likes out of 21,000 views. Another one from Maria Isabella saying with a Dr. Seuss, not meme, but it's a Dr. Seuss Photoshop book. And the Dr. Seuss book says, quote, "If you're born with a private part, you are not a chick," unquote. And it got 1,860 likes. Now, I'm trying to find some responses that aren't Isabella. She's very popular. All right, we're finally took a little scrolling again. Okay, she is going all out on these. All right, I was gonna say she's got thousands of likes. We're gonna do some other ones. Prophecy 13 says, quote, "Being a bad-looking man and a woman at the same has got to be tough," unquote. Person got 1,018 likes. Let's see here. A lot of the GIFs, or the memes rather, of Jesus smoking a cigarette saying "flooded again," which I was going to say, that's a retro throwback to the youth. I was going to say, I know public schools don't teach Bibles anymore, or much for that matter. But nevertheless, that is a retro meme. Although, I don't think that meme was around at the time. A retro reference, nevertheless. Although some people might say some things don't get out of style, or something to that effect. Let's see here. Somebody named Jason Stafford saying, quote, David Lee Roth looks great for his age, unquote. Getting 499 likes. Someone actually, again, Maria Isabella is on fire with her activity. She's very busy in this thread. Her response, another very liked one, is one in which you have Jabba the Hutt with a pink wig, eyeliner, or whatever you call the thing you put on top of the eye, and then blue lipstick. And the GIF, or not the GIF, the text on that says, it's ma'am. I got 448 likes. Mr. Frosted Sleet saying, quote, no one takes this crap seriously, unquote, got 300 likes. Let's see here. Oh, you got some. Oh no, that's Maria again. I was going to say, I thought I found a supportive, because I saw the flag, so I thought it was a supportive response, but not so much. Maria Isabella has a trans flag, and her text on the flag says, trans women are men, and then it got 192 likes. So I'm trying to find, again, there's perhaps confirmation bias because this was tweeted by someone by the name of End Wokeness. So presumably the people following this are looking for that kind of content. Someone named Dr. Venture saying people need help lens crafters, unquote, getting 111 likes. Oh, so I'm not the only one who saw this or observed this. You have someone named Bitnar saying, quote, he just said his dad was a her, unquote, and he got 86 likes. Let's see here. So again, I mean, this is one of the most, whoa. Again, Maria Isabella is on fire. She's another one that got over 446 likes. This one has a picture complication, or a picture of two pictures, perhaps double the picture for your money, in which you have someone wearing blackface and it says, the meme or the text is offensive to African Americans. And then you have the picture supplanted right next to it of Dylan Mulvaney, who, I was going to say, if you're living under a rock, Dylan Mulvaney is a biological man who turned trans activist. And that said, the GIF or the text under Dylan says, not offensive to women, got 446 likes from Isabella. And John Johnson 3 says, quote, Maxim Magazine should declare bankruptcy and then vanish from the face of the earth. A man in the dress is a man in the dress, and he can't ever be a woman. And no matter what his fantasies, he'll still need a prostate exam when he turns 40, unquote. Got 347 likes. So needless to say, in terms of people agreeing with a Twitter post, I mean, this is perhaps the most absolute agreement with the original statement I've ever seen. And it'll be interesting, again, this is Australia. It'll be interesting to see, culturally speaking, does the pendulum continue to swing the same way in the United States in terms of the cultural acceptance of the biological men or the trans men winning these types of awards and accolades? Or will the pendulum swing back to the middle? Where do you think, culturally speaking, the United States' future is in the next 12, 24, 36 months as businesses and people continue to research and see these types of things come to the forefront, when it is exponentially increasing in frequency? You're seeing it and reading it and knowing about it more and more. It'll be interesting to see how society takes it or evolves or devolves. It'll be interesting to see how it goes from here. Let me know in the comments. Do you think, in terms of these awards and accolades, will they increase, decrease, or vanish off the face of the earth? It'll be interesting to see, but as I always say, time shall tell. Thank you again, everyone, for taking the time in to do today. Don't forget to take time to like, subscribe, and comment. Again, I'm trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of October, so you can click that button. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, the comments and the feedback make the show better and better, and I appreciate it, even if it's critical, because that's how you improve the most, I would argue. Also, and lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.